This video is if you or your kiddo are suffering with headaches or migraines and you want to feel better. I know it's so tough to miss a day or part of a day because you can't do what you want to do, whether it's work or take care of your kiddos at home. If you see your kiddo suffering, it's even tougher because as a parent myself, I know all I want is my little son to be a kid, be able to be out enjoying life. So if headaches have been a challenge for you or your family, I want to be able to help you. Now, there's a couple things that we see in our office that can affect headaches, and probably the biggest thing is something that's off in the spine, creating extra stress and extra tension in the body. I'll show you an example of a woman that came to see us, and when she came to see us, there was a lot of tension in her spine, and she would get multiple migraines a week. She shared that her neck and back were so sore, so tired that by the end of the day, she just had to lie down because she was wiped out. And it took her a lot because she was trying to perform at work and she had two boys at home, so she was trying to help take care of her family. And if she had a migraine multiple times a week, it really weighed on her to be able to get done the things that she wanted to get done. And so the good news is that we were able to help because of what we saw on her scans. So I'll show you here. This scan is measuring the energy in her muscles, and it was seeing if things were stuck in a stressed state. Now, with this scan, we want to see these white bars here. You can see some of them very small. If there's stress on an area of the body, we'll see green is mild, blue is moderate, and red is severe. So not only did we see way more stress than we want to see in her neck and shoulders, but you can also see there's this twisting happening. Part of her body's going this way, part's going that way, which created even more tension up top. No wonder she would get wiped out with headaches multiple times a week. Now, the good news is we started adjusting her. You can see a follow-up scan here, things starting to dissipate, and then even further along into care, looking way more balanced than when we started. And now in her case, she had tried multiple other chiropractors and PT for years, and it wasn't making much of a change, and that's why she looked for us and our neurological approach, because not only is it gentle, but it's helping help the nervous system handle stress better and clear out old patterns of stress in the body, ultimately helping get to the root of things. So not only as she moved to this state here did she start to say she had more energy, she wasn't sore, she had a side benefit of not getting sick nearly often, but now instead of migraines multiple times a week, she went to getting a headache only every few months. And it was, she could really pinpoint a reason because at that point she knew maybe she was super dehydrated and there was a big work deadline and she didn't sleep well that night. And it took tons of stress to be able to cause a headache, and she actually knew the reason why. Instead of before that was just being frustrated by getting lots of headaches and not really knowing the reason. So that's probably the most common thing that we see with headaches is extra stress in the body. There was an example here of a little girl, and her case, we see these nerve channels under stress in the upper neck. So she was 9 years old, and if she'd have a stressful morning, a headache would come on that would really wipe her out. She'd have to come home from school and just rest in her room the remainder of the day. She also had some anxious tendencies, and once in a while, if the stress really built up, she'd get an upset stomach. And parents would find that then she would tend to start to be more controlling because if her body didn't feel good, she wasn't as adaptable to changes outside her control. Now, the good news is we started adjusting her head also started to feel better, and you can see a follow-up scan for her from here to here was about 6 weeks later, and that was clearing out super well. And not only did she feel better with less headaches, but it made parents' job a lot easier too, because then mom and dad didn't have to worry as much. Is this going to be a day where we have to get the call and get her home from school early? They could just feel confident that she was going to be able to go out to school and handle her day. So if you have any questions on headaches for yourself or your kiddo, please reach out. It's something that we love to help with. We get great results. And because of our neurological approach, we're looking to see at a deeper level where the body's in balance and what we can do to get the body back in balance so it works the way it's supposed to. Because the good news is that your body isn't designed to have headaches on a regular basis. Your head's designed to feel good. Your neck, your shoulders are designed to feel relaxed, and you're designed to really be able to put up with a fair amount and get through those busy days and busy weeks. So please reach out with any questions, and we're here to help.